When we start to change or modify or complete ourselves, then we, number three, can grow into our destiny. We can impact the world, which is the reason why all of us are here on this earth. We are here to be the ripple effect to our sphere of influence, whether our sphere of influence is our generations, whether it's our family unit, whether it is our job, our employees, the complete universe. We don't know why we're here to impact the world, but our goal is to move towards that on a day to day basis by embodying our future. We want you to be the best that you can be because you were made to be the best that you can be, not based upon whatever your childhood has taught you, whatever your teenage years have taught you. To be the best that you can be means you're working towards a goal or your best version of yourself on a day-to-day basis. Some time ago, I asked you to make your obituary of what you really wanted others to say about you or to think about you if they didn't know you as a person and they just would happen to be at your funeral and they got to hear what everybody was saying about you. I know that's a little morbid, and I know it was probably harder than it sounded when I gave the directive, but I feel that if we write our obituary as to what we want people to say when we are no longer on the earth, we could start to see where we had faults or where we had discrepancies based upon what we are living present day as to what we want them to say about us when we are no longer here. In our journey of self-discovery, of personal growth, we will discuss how powerful the concept is to transform our lives by embodying who we want to be. That is something that each of us have to work on. It's a day-to-day process by living today our future truth. Even without writing your obituary, each of us holds within ourselves a vision of an ideal self. Who do we want to be? What do we want to do? What do we think we are capable of doing? It is a version of us that embodies our deepest desires, our values, and our aspirations. This ideal self represents the person we strive to become, the person that lives a life of purpose, of fulfillment, and of authenticity. Remember, we've discussed that several times, of being your authentic self, right? By living your purpose, your fulfillment, and your authenticity, you have to discover what makes you who you are to be your best self. Who are you? Who do you want to be? The ideal self represents the person we strive to become by being the very best us we were meant to be. I'm not going to dwell, and I'm not going to tell you to dwell on your past mistakes or your faults or your discrepancies between your obituary and where you are living at right now. And I've discussed that in the past, that we can't meditate on them because mistakes are growth, and they teach us to learn from them and to keep on moving, right? They teach us that we are better than any of the mistakes or the faults that we have made. Being or becoming our ideal self is not always clear, or is it going to be easy? I promise you it's not going to be easy. It's a job. It requires dedication, self-awareness, and most importantly, a willingness to step outside of our comfort zone. And I know that's hard because when I started going through my own stepping out of the comfort zone, it was very stressful and hard for me. So I understand that it puts a demand on us, and it will demand that we align our thoughts, our actions, and our beliefs with the vision we hold for ourselves. So to align our actions, our thoughts, and our beliefs, meaning our core beliefs, whatever they are, they have to align with our actions. And our core beliefs and our actions then have to align with our thoughts based upon the vision that we have for ourselves. Remember, we've discussed this in the past, that we should write the vision and make it plain so that anyone that reads our vision will know what we are about, right? Telling you about me, I'm going to just say, I'm a great real estate broker. I've told you guys this over and over. And I have sold many, many homes, and I've made many companies millions of dollars beyond probably what I could even imagine today if I added it all up. But even with me knowing that I'm a great realtor or a great real estate broker, I have had times when I've been bullied, or I've allowed the company and the company's bosses at that time to bully me into a position to feel like my worth is not as valuable as I thought it was. Or to continue to tell me, we need more, you need to do more, you need to do more, we need this, we need that. Where I'm a salesperson, let me be a salesperson and let me excel at what I do, right? Well, I had to contemplate and realize that if we teach people how to treat us, and I'm teaching them that it's okay to treat me as a doormat, it is not okay. That is not my future self that I want to project to people, right? And your future self and my future self depends on us being treated with the same that we give to others. So if it doesn't fit into my eyesight that I see as my vision for myself, then what did I need to do? So my best actions is to be the best, nor change my belief that I am the best. If that is my belief, I know I can do all things that I see in front of me, and you as well. But once I align to my thoughts, my actions, and my beliefs again with my vision, then I'm able to just walk away and say, hey, you know, you're not going to devalue me as a exceptional person. Always with no fear. So when I walked away because it was not meeting my core values, it makes you do it without fear, knowing that you're keeping your dignity and you're keeping your self-respect. I've mentioned this before. Nobody owes you respect if you don't respect yourself. Self-respect starts the evolution of respect. So in order for someone to have respect for me, I have to respect myself. That applies to you as well. Sometimes looking at your future self allows you to start to embody that vision of you, right? When we're looking at our future self, we're seeing that we are more powerful way. It is a more powerful way to bridge the gap between who you are right now and who you want to be by living today our future truth. So we make a choice to live our future truth. This means embodying the qualities, the values, and the behaviors of our ideal self in the present moment. We talk about staying in the present moment quite frequently. So staying in the present moment means I see what my obituary said that I wanted people to be able to say about me, and I'm living that on a day-to-day basis. It is not a non-choice. I either make a choice to do it or I make the choice not to do it. But doing nothing means I'm making a choice. But making a choice to do it means I have to take actions that are in alignment with my vision for the future, your vision for the future. By living today our future truth, excuse me, we are not only shaping our present reality, but also creating a pathway towards our desired future. We are sending a powerful message to ourselves and to the universe that we are committed to becoming the very best version of ourselves. That we are committing to be the best us. Get your journal out. I urge you, every one of you, to take a moment to reflect on your ideal self. Excuse me. The person that you aspire to be, doing what you aspire to do to impact the world. Your world. Excuse me, not my world. What qualities does that person, or do you have, or do you possess? What are you upholding? How do you show up in the world? I am going to need you to execute your vision, because it's then will become your reality. Listen, people, friendships, acquaintances will drop once you start your embodiment of you. It's okay. Don't take it personal. They were in your life for a few reasons. Number one, to keep you looking back. And we don't want to look back. Remember, we don't want to look back through the rearview mirror. We want to look through the front mirror. We want to drive on the road going down the highway. We want to look through the front, not through the rearview mirror. Number two, to teach you or to leech onto you for your time, your money, and your knowledge. So when you start to live your true you, or your future you, you're just going to get a raise. You're going to have more time, you're going to have more knowledge, and you're going to probably have more money, right? So pat yourself on the back that you're getting an increase. And number three, to scramble. You're being the best version of you. So now their services is no longer needed. Don't hold on to what needs to be moved to the past. Sometimes the people that's in our circle are not the people that's part of our future truth. And that's okay. Remember, your value does not decrease based upon someone else's inability to see your worth. I say that quite frequently, so I'm going to repeat it for those of you that needs to take a note. Remember, your value does not decrease based on someone else's inability to see your worth. Now that's somebody else, but I'm going to say to you, you have to see your worth as well. You have to embody your worth. You have to be it. You have to embody your truth. If you don't believe your own worth, why should anyone else believe it? Why should anybody give you something that you're not embodied in your own self? So I challenge you to start embodying those qualities you wrote in your journal, or those qualities that you wrote in your obituary, or those values that mostly resemble where you want to be in your future, or those behaviors. Start today. Those behaviors that embody where you want to be. When you say your self mantras, remind yourself that you are embodying your future truth. Take the single steps towards your ideal self. Now, those steps are going to be hard, but remember I told you, you're either on the treadmill of life, looking out the window as everybody else matures and becomes what they want to be, or you're outside making your steps and growing into who you want to be. Practice gratitude. Practice setting boundaries, pursuing your passion, or showing kindness. Start your truth. Track yourself. Teach yourself. And track your belief system. Teach yourself to believe in yourself. Remember, I mentioned some time ago that we teach ourselves not to believe the words that's coming out of our mouth because we lie to ourselves so much. And when we start to lie to ourselves, then our body and our mind and our emotions do not believe what we are saying. So teach yourself to believe yourself by telling yourself the truth, by starting with my self-worth, or starting with my sense of I'm worthy no matter what anybody else says. Then you will notice that you won't be in fear of what somebody says about you or what somebody says to you, because you know your self-worth and you know what your future holds for you, because you have directed the universe that that's going to be your future, right? You are all you believe. Get some clarity. Get some clarity on what you believe. Get some clarity on what you were put on earth to do. What is your purpose? What are you supposed to be impacting? What are you supposed to be doing that is going to make the world a better place for all of us to live in? I need you to consider your impact. Stand up. Be that truth. Be that one that says, I'm embodying my future today. I'm living it today. Take your actions. Actively engage in activities and initiatives that reflect your belief system. But then you have to kind of know, guys, in your journal, on your notepads, what do you believe? What do you believe is your future truth? Where do you see yourself? I know we get out of, we're such a fast society, so we've gotten out of what is our 5-year goal plan, what is our 10-year goal plan, what is our 1-year goal plan. But if you're embodying your future truth, you're telling yourself the truth that I have not been all that I can be, and I am striving to be all that I can be. For this time next year, I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z. This time 5 years from now, I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z. See it. Write the vision, make it plain so that you can see it when you read it. What is your current activities that are putting you towards your future truth? Does your current activities reflect your truth? If not, why? And if not, what do you need to add to your vision? Use your life to do above more when you know your value. You will use your life to do more. You will be able to live your today knowing you are unfolding your future. Be authentic. Keep fulfilling your life. Be authentic. Keep emboldening your future. Truth starts with, remember, alignment, and an ongoing process requires your self-awareness, your commitment, and your self-dedication. Self-dedication, if you can dedicate yourself to a job, or you can dedicate yourself to school, dedicating yourself to yourself and making sure that you're on the right path is the way to make it much easier. Remember, the journey is never going to be easy. And becoming who you want to be starts with a single step. Let us all commit to taking today and living today as our future truth, and create a life that is attainable because we saw the light. Let others see that our deepest desires and our aspirations are reachable. Because when you start to impact the world, people are going to look at you to see if you're obtaining what you've led them to believe you're going to be. Be it. It doesn't matter what they see right now. It doesn't matter what they think right now. Just you can be all that you can be, because you were put on the earth to make sure that we impact the world. You're going to impact the world with your ability. You're going to impact the world with your intelligence. You're going to impact the world with your gratefulness. Remember, gratefulness allows us to choose to appreciate the people that we come in contact with, right? When you make a choice to be grateful for your life, the people that's around you, then you start to move in the process of your future you. Your future truth depends on what you did today and what you thought today and what you allowed to be said to you today. We're going to make a choice that we're going to tell ourselves the truth. We're going to be truthful to ourselves so that our future truth embodies everything that we want our life to be. Our life right now, if your life is in disarray, it's because you've been running around in chaos and you've never told the chaos to go away. It is something that we can change. Changing people does not change your life. Changing chaos changes your life and allows you to see the people within your life in a new eyesight. The same that you want to give to others, that you want them to see you in a new eyesight, would be the same as your ability. Remember to get out and dominate the day. Dominate the day with your future you by always making new moves. When you start to make your new moves today and start to write your new visions, and or even if you've written your obituary but you haven't done anything with it, you just wrote it and you put it down, you have to read it. You have to make the vision plain so that you can see it. Dominate the day. Be the best you that you can be. Remember, you can follow us on all of the social media sites. We want to hear from you. We want you to like, subscribe, and follow us. We want to remind you that I am a life coach. If you're looking for someone that you need to talk about your business, your career, your real estate, your leadership, anything that you need to talk about, and you want it to be done non-judgmental, please reach out to us. Our website is NuMovz.com. You can go there. We have a blog that you can actually read. You can follow us, like I said earlier, on all the social media. Remember to embody your future you so that you can dominate the day and dominate the life. You are in control. You are the only one that can impact your sphere of influence. Nobody else can impact the people that you're supposed to impact. Only you. Make sure that's what you do. Impact the world by being the ripple effect in the lake. I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be a part of this show with us. I look forward to seeing you back again. And reach out to us, like and subscribe and follow us. Remember, we are making new moves daily, and we invite you to dominate the day by making your new moves. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.